Ross, wow, take a breath after that. 3-3 here at the home of the former league leaders. What are your thoughts on that game?
Yeah, really good game. For a neutral, it was an entertaining game. Obviously, there's 6 goals. I thought, looking back at the game quite in a raw way because it's just finished, that I thought the first half, first 25 minutes, 20 minutes, a little bit passive. Caught on our heels a little bit, not as front-footed as we like to be. Back end of the first half, I thought was really good. We got into our rhythm. We were probing around the box, created a few chances, got in. End product was lacking a little bit. And second half was just a different team. I thought we was on the front foot. We dominated. I think they changed their shape twice, maybe. But yeah, I mean, we're looking at the goals. We're going to dissect the goals. Obviously, we've scored a good set piece that we've worked on. They scored one that I think they've worked on. So credit where it's due. Overall, I think a 3-3 is probably a fair result. I know some of the boys are a bit disappointed we didn't actually win. We had a couple of good chances. But to come here, obviously they've been flying and put a good shift in, a good performance that everyone can see and the boys can feel good. I think that's positive.
It's one of those where going in behind at the break and their manager's making a change to tweak things, which kind of indicates that it was perhaps a little bit hard done by to go in behind at the break. But what a reaction! Yeah,
I mean, it was a bit of a tactical one. I think both teams sort of sussing each other out what we're doing. I haven't seen the goals yet, so I've actually missed their third one. So I need to look at that one. But overall, I thought it was a real positive performance to come here. Play some really good stuff as well. First half, I thought we respected it too much. Maybe 20 minutes, we're a little bit passive. Once we got over that hurdle, I thought it was good value. So 3-3, good for the neutral. Positive performance, feel good factors there, so we keep on going.
3 goals and now 4 games unbeaten in the National League. That must be pleasing for you.
Yeah, I think it's more pleasing for the boys to feel that there's nothing really to fear. Obviously, we've got to respect there's some really good teams like today. Solihull are a very good organised team and been flying, so we have to be aware of that. But on the flip side, we've got to make sure we do what we do and how we train and get out onto the pitch as soon as possible. And I thought the boys really stood up to the challenge. Distances are going to be high, and yeah, we get back on the road, back down to Oxford, and I think everyone's feeling good because I'm definitely feeling good. And we've got another big game next week.
It depends which way you see it, glass half full or glass half empty. Was that kind of poor defensively or brilliant attacking wise?
I mean, to have 2 clean sheets, having conceded 3 obviously does hurt. But the fact that we're creating a lot more than the chances that we did probably the first 2 games of the season is really pleasing. We're getting into our rhythm, we're getting players into key areas, we're feeling our way into the league and into the game rhythm. And I thought we got stronger, and we actually probably won a few more minutes. Obviously they had a bit of a spell at the end, which is sort of natural. But overall, really positive, feels good, and yeah, we'll take that.
It's difficult for you as well because these players are running through brick walls for you. You've brought Fleety back in today after missing out on Saturday. A number of other players who'll be vying for places when you can chop and change it. How difficult is that for you?
Yeah, we've got a good squad. Obviously, we had a few boys missing out today, which is unfortunate, but that's football. They have to run through walls. That's their job. It's not for me. It's their job. And if you want to play for Oxford, you've got to do that. And I thought today they did that. The boys covered some extreme distances. They got stuck in, battling, scrapping. Beck's a handful. The boys done brilliantly with him. But that's their job is to run through walls and to be hard to beat and be tough and organised and run forward and create chances. And when we do that, we look half a team. So pleasing back end of first half. Second half, really positive. And again, I think we take that.
You said before the season we're going to have to work our way into the National League and find our feet. It seems as though we've done that, but the games don't come any easier. Hartlepool on Saturday. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's going to be a difficult one. The first game of the season was that sort of eye-opener. We created more of our mistakes that punished us more than sort of their good work. We've learned quickly from that. And yeah, we've got another big game coming up, so we've got to rest up. We've had a good little cool down. Get down to Oxford, we'll train in the week, we'll recover, and we'll go again. We'll put in the same shift, the same mentality. Because we've got another big game coming, so we've got to forget about this one. This one's done, and move on.
Well done, Ross. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers.